Explore the rugged Tatra Mountains, a popular hiking destination in landlocked Slovakia. The Tatra Mountains stretch across 750 square kilometers in northern Slovakia. The range is home to over 100 mountain lakes, including the popular Strupske Lake. Slovakia's highest peak, Gerlach Peak, stands at 2,655 meters in the Tatra Mountains. The Tatras are inhabited by a variety of wildlife, including the rare Tatra chamois and European brown bear. Traditional Slovak villages like Strpské pleso and Ždyr offer a glimpse into the region's rich cultural heritage. The Tatra Mountains have been a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve since 1993, protecting their unique ecosystem. Elephants have exceptional memory. But did you know they can remember human faces and events from years ago? Elephants have the largest brain of any land animal, weighing around 5 kilograms, 11 pounds. Their hippocampus, a key memory center, is larger and more developed than in humans. Elephants can recognize and remember human faces, even after many years of separation. They also recall complex social relationships and hierarchies within their herds. In experiments, elephants have demonstrated excellent memory for spatial locations and routes. In the wild, they use their exceptional memory to navigate vast distances and find food and water. Witness the unusual debut of Brazilian legend Rivaldo, who started as a goalkeeper for Palmeiras in a 1994 Copa Libertadores match due to a goalkeeper injury. Rivaldo, a Brazilian football legend, had an unusual debut as a goalkeeper in 1994. He played for Palmeiras in a Copa Libertadores match due to a goalkeeper injury. Rivaldo was just 22 years old when he stepped in as an emergency goalkeeper. Despite being a forward, Rivaldo helped Palmeiras secure a 2-1 win in that match. This unexpected debut didn't hinder Rivaldo's career, as he went on to win the Ballon d'Or in 1999. Rivaldo's unusual debut remains one of the most memorable moments in football history. From the absolute poker scandal to Mike Postle's alleged cheating, we expose the most notorious cheats in poker history. In 2007, Absolute Poker's CEO Scott Tom was accused of cheating players out of millions of dollars. The scandal led to the passage of the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act in the United States. Mike Postle's alleged cheating at Stone's Gambling Hall in 2019 sparked a massive poker community outcry. Postle's cheating allegations involve suspicious hole card play and an unusually high winning rate. Poker pro Justin Caritas was banned from multiple casinos in 2019 for colluding with other players. The poker community's increased scrutiny of cheating has led to improved security measures in online and live games. In 1998, the U.S. government forced Big Tobacco to pay $206 billion in damages for deceiving the public about cigarettes' health risks. In 1998, the U.S. government sued Big Tobacco for deceptive marketing practices. The lawsuit accused tobacco companies of hiding the dangers of smoking for decades. The settlement required tobacco companies to pay $206 billion over 25 years. The payment was the largest lawsuit settlement in U.S. history at the time. The settlement also forced tobacco companies to fund anti-smoking campaigns. The deal led to significant declines in U.S. smoking rates, saving countless lives. The ancient Babylonians predicted solar eclipses using the Saros cycle, an 18-year pattern. The ancient Babylonians were the first to predict solar eclipses around 700 BCE. They discovered the Saros cycle, an 18-year pattern repeating lunar and solar eclipses. The Saros cycle is based on the Moon's orbit and Earth's rotation synchronization. By tracking the Saros cycle, Babylonians predicted eclipses with surprising accuracy. Their eclipse predictions helped establish Babylonian astronomy as a leading field. The Saros cycle remains used today in modern astronomy for eclipse predictions. Discover how goalie Grant Fuhr played through a severely injured shoulder to help the Edmonton Oilers win the 1987 Stanley Cup Finals, making 33 saves in Game 7. Grant Fuhr played goalie for the Edmonton Oilers from 1981 to 1991, winning 4 Stanley Cups. In the 1987 Stanley Cup Finals, Fuhr suffered a severely injured shoulder, torn rotator cuff and all. Despite the injury, Fuhr played through the pain, using a combination of adrenaline and painkillers to cope. In Game 7, Fuhr made an incredible 33 saves, helping the Oilers defeat the Philadelphia Flyers 3-1. Feuer's heroic performance earned him the Conn Smythe Trophy as the playoff's most valuable player. The 1987 Stanley Cup win marked the Oilers' third championship in 4 years, cementing their dynasty status. The Xbox One's launch in 2013 was marred by controversy over its always-online requirement and restrictive used game policies, which sparked outrage among gamers and led to a major backtrack. Microsoft's Xbox One launched in 2013 with controversy surrounding its online requirements and game policies. The console required an internet connection at all times, sparking concerns about offline play. Microsoft initially planned to restrict used game sales, forcing buyers to repurchase games they already owned. The restrictive policies were met with widespread criticism from gamers and industry experts alike. Facing backlash, Microsoft backtracked on its policies just days before the console's launch. At the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, 13-year-old Carlos Manuel Santana from Brazil competed in the men's surfing event, making him one of the youngest Olympic medalists in the sport's history. Meet Carlos Manuel Santana, Brazil's 13-year-old surfing sensation at the 2020 Summer Olympics. He competed in the men's surfing event, making history as one of the youngest Olympic medalists. The 2020 Summer Olympics were held in Tokyo, Japan, and featured surfing as a new Olympic sport. Carlos Manuel Santana qualified for the Olympics with his impressive skills and dedication to the sport. At just 13 years old, he became one of the youngest athletes to ever medal in Olympic surfing history. Santana's achievement inspired a new generation of young surfers around the world with his remarkable. Apple Maps was launched in 2012, but its poor performance and inaccurate data led to a massive public backlash. Apple Maps launched in 2012, replacing Google Maps as the default iOS mapping app. The app was criticized for inaccurate data, including incorrect business listings and misplaced landmarks. One notable fail was a missing city, with entire towns and cities not appearing on the map. Apple Maps also incorrectly labeled some locations, such as a Ukrainian monument, as a restaurant. The backlash was so severe that Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, issued a public apology for the app's failures. Since then, Apple has significantly improved Apple Maps, adding new features and enhancing its accuracy.